Hi guys, this is going to be another repeat of John Fine's Food. And I did get the country fried steak again. But I also got the rice. And I got some collard greens. Or should I say colored greens. And I got two desserts again. Pecan pie. I love pecan pie. And this is gonna be the first, I think, red velvet cake. And of course, I got the cornbread and the dressing. Why do I always get dressing? I love dressing. I always love dressing. Ever since I was a kid, I love dressing. What the heck? Oh, I was even ready to say what the collard greens. Collard greens, pecan pie, red velvet cake. Would look like it's gonna be too much icing. Country fried steak, collard green. Rice dressing. I would have got the damn fish if I had known it was fish. I thought it was chicken. Me and a couple other people thought it was chicken. We was like, damn, we known it was fish, we would have gotten it. And they was like, well, why didn't you just ask? Because everybody was like, hey, it looks like chicken. It did, it looked like chicken. He was like, well, we got fried chicken. Why would we have chicken tenders? I don't know. Some people like eating chicken tenders, I guess. But it did not look like fish. Well, the cornbread tastes like normal cornbread. The collard greens taste like they could use a little more seasoning. I got some accent. I wonder what I notice if I put it on my collard green without being cooked with the collard green. Think I'll go see. Well, guys, I'm not trying to brag. I'm not going to brag, okay? I'm not going to brag because I'm not going to brag. But, okay, somebody left a comment. I'm not going to call the person's name, but I do remember the name back when all this crap was going on heavily early this week. Well, there was another YouTuber who the YouTuber said to that YouTuber, he said that he was a what do you call a moderator on you know who channel, and he said that didn't he tell y'all to leave me alone? And now you over here trying to start some trouble. The guy never did answer. So I'm like, man, what's up with that? Oh well, man. Honestly, I'm glad the crap is over with. At least I hope it's over with. I decided that it's not worth my time, especially when he's going to act all sensitive and whatnot. I don't have time for that. Ooh, this chicken dressing got a little flavor today. By the way, this whole plate, everything was $16 or something. Hope country fried steak tastes better today. Look, they gave me onion. God damn it! Bit my M. What the hell you call that? Ooh, better not kiss nobody today. You know, I've seen YouTube has updated their rules. I wonder if it's because of what happened between me and him. It may be coincidence, because, I don't know. Maybe coincidence. Like I said, I never got a yellow flag. Never got a yellow flag. Oh! That I got fired video made me like $9. Well, like 1 day. Not a lot, but that's $9 I didn't have before. But then again, I accidentally deleted the video last night. When do I keep the money? Will I still get the money? If not, oh well. I'm not gonna go broke. My friend asked me, does he know about your OnlyFans page? You think he tell your company about that? He doesn't know that, but stories. There's no nudity on my OnlyFans. Now, not since they banned it. Now, somebody said that they lifted that ban, but I hadn't heard nothing about it. If they did lift the ban, let me know. I probably still won't put no damn nudity on there. I don't like seeing myself naked. Hiccups. But you know what? It's a trip though when you think about it. That word, choleric, and I can pronounce chloric. Think of chloric. Now, I couldn't remember the word until I saw The Sopranos again. But I remember hearing that quote where Tony told Johnny Sacks, if your opponent is of choleric temper, irritate him. But like I said, I ain't got time for it, man. You know, they found a brother worked for a non-brother. Hear about on indisputable or whatever. The man buried him under a septic tank that he installed at somebody's house. The person who owned the house said he remembered when they came there, it was a brother. When they left, it was just by himself. But the homeowner said, he didn't think nothing about it. Man, it's some crazy. It's some crazy. I'm like, what did he do? What did he do? Did he get mad and call him a word? I was thinking about something. Now, it's not quite the same thing, but never mind. I keep saying I'm gonna forget this crap. The thing I loved about prison was a certain group of people were quiet because they knew that one day you was gonna get to them. Another quote Tony said I like. It was something like, he said to a woman, I think he said to a woman, might have been somebody else, but anyway, he said, "You like the woman that's got a Virginia ham under both arms and she crying because she don't have any bread." Ain't it true? Oh, guess what? Now I gotta be careful with this now. I saw a joke somewhere. I don't know if it was on YouTube. I think it was on YouTube. The man said, "What's the difference between a refrigerator and someone like me?" And said the refrigerator don't pass gas when you pull the meat out. That was funny. So I put it on Facebook, and damn if they didn't kick it off. I'm like, even the gay people can't put gay jokes on Facebook. Said it was hate speech. I'm like, man, y'all tripping. Hate speech. So I had to change it, right? It now says, what's the difference between a refrigerator and a garage? Oh, y'all looking? Do I got to tell you the punchline too? I give you a hint. What's my name on YouTube? Subtract 15. Now you get it. And so I'm wondering, like, that's gonna be crazy if I get kicked off Facebook for that. All I said was when you pull the F-150 out the garage, it smells, no, I said it smells like gas. That's what I said. Pretty soon you gonna be saying nothing. If you don't say good morning right, they gonna citizen arrest, citizen arrest, citizen arrest. Y'all wonder where that's from, right? Older people know where it's from. I give you a hint. Ron Howard. No, I didn't say Ron White. Citizen arrest, citizen arrest, citizen arrest. My mother used to love that particular episode. I will say this. The country fried steak is pretty damn good this time. It's not old. Yeah, I think I may have eaten too much. And collard green did it. But I've been meaning to get some for long. It's hard for me to eat dinner without eating rice. You gotta have my chicken dressing. So I got all three. You know, speaking of citizen arrest, pretty damn good, y'all. Pecan pie, a red velvet cake. I think I'm gonna go to sleep. It's a good question. Yeah, I ain't red velvet cake in a while. I feel like it got too much cream on it though. Citizens arrest! Citizens arrest! Yeah, I just see a bug crawl up out there. Gets my mind playing tricks on me. It smell like good cake. Oh my God. Mercy me. I didn't think that ice was gonna taste good, but that icing is real good. I mean, it's enough to make you want to citizen arrest, citizen arrest. Hey, you know I unblocked everybody that was in the thing, right? Somebody, I'm like, you know, I'm thinking it's gonna be a few days before somebody gets stupid, right? Some fool left a comment talking about, I said, me and a friend of mine went to Mississippi to do something we weren't supposed to do. First of all, I went through Mississippi going to Houston to see my niece That was the last time I was in Mississippi in my personal vehicle. Before that, where did I go? Probably personal vehicle. I went to Biloxi a few years back to a casino. But I went with some friends, but we didn't do nothing like that. It's a male and 2 females. But anyway, I blocked the guy because that's just uncalled for. There's some sick people on YouTube. I mean, the people are so sick they want attention, so they just I don't know. I didn't want to give him a chance to explain that. Completely false. Whatever, man. Bored people, man. I wish YouTube would make them where somewhere in the profile it had to get an age. I really do wish that. Because a lot of times I think it's young kids. I really do. And if they ban the kid, it'll probably take down some of this confusion. It really would. I went and looked through my owner's manual this morning. Oh, hell. Looking for the, what do you call it, procedure to change the oil. But don't see one. If somebody wants you to change the oil every 5,000 miles. And I think, hell, I've been changing my oil 3,000 miles. Seeing I don't know, it seemed like I could have sworn it said change the oil every 8,000 miles. Oh well, I've been changing mine every 8,000. Is it gonna hurt the motor? I doubt it. And here to go by the computer. Okay, so according to the computer, I had 15%, 18%. I don't think I dropped below 18, well, 15%. All that stuff. Now, it seems like I read somewhere you can run your car down to 0. That was a red. I don't know how true it is, but I'm not worried. Because the thing is, the first few times I changed the oil at 8,000 miles, the damn oil was still brown. Still brown. The newer engines don't put out as much blow-by as older engines do. My Tahoe, when I changed the oil at 6,000 miles, it was black as hell. I changed the oil 6,000 miles on my Trailblazer, it'll still be brown. The Trailblazer has tighter tolerance. Now, somebody asked me how I feel about a 1.5 EcoBoost. I have no problem with it. I love it. I would rather have a larger motor, but I don't have a problem with it. You say, like, if I needed a car and I went to a car lot and I saw a Fusion with a 1.5, as long as the engine looked like it was kept decent, I had no problem buying it. No problem at all. I don't co-sign for that crap about small engines don't last long. When they boost it, especially when the engines these engines are designed from day one to be turbocharged. Now, is there a problem with the engine? I don't know. But I know this. Last night I cranked up my F-165 and I didn't hear no damn valve knock. What they call it? VVT knock. I ain't hear none of that. And that sucker got, what, 80,000 miles on it? People go, 80,000 miles? That ain't no mileage. Let me know when it get to 160,000. But I remember when it was new, these same people said the motor wasn't gonna last turbos wasn't gonna last 6,000 miles. But I got 80,000 miles on it. People are haters, man. They listen to old school mechanics talk about how it used to be in the old days with turbos. They didn't last long. The problem was them old turbos, people wasn't used to taking care of turbocharged cars. They weren't used to it. That's what I think the problem is. Because everybody I knew growing up, everybody I knew that had a turbocharged car, I don't remember anybody having to replace a turbo. You know, I don't remember anybody. I just don't remember anybody. A friend of mine had a 280ZX turbo. Another friend of mine had a 280ZX turbo. A friend of mine had a Mitsubishi Eclipse turbo. Oh man. Oh, a friend of mine had a 300ZX20 turbo. A friend of mine had an RX-7 turbo. And I don't remember anybody having to replace turbos. But now all of a sudden people online swapping down turbos don't last that long. Anyway, this is dry. I'm done.